Chapter 65. Holding Hands. But she was disappointed because she watched Wesley raise his hand. How could this happen? Why was even heaven helping Wesley? Wesley, you're even slower than a girl. Can you do this or not? His friend Anton started teasing him, fanning the flames. Everyone in their circle could see that Wesley liked Ava, but he'd been back in the country for so long now, and his progress was painfully slow. They were getting anxious just watching. Second brother, hurry up! Stella urged Wesley to stand. Wesley's delay in standing was partly because he was afraid they'd notice something abnormal. But since it was dark now, he could only bite the bullet and stand up. Ava showed no hesitation and stood up with Wesley. I'm very light. 10 squats shouldn't break you, right? Ava joked. She deliberately teased him, standing very close to Wesley. As she spoke, her warm breath sprayed onto his neck. From the corner of her eye, she watched Wesley's Adam's apple bob up and down, and the pale red color gradually spreading to his neck. The smile in Ava's eyes deepened. Are you embarrassed? She teased. Immediately, Wesley's ears turned red too. His friends saw his reaction and started joking around. Don't worry, I don't bite. Ava's face wore a mischievous smile. Wesley picked Ava up horizontally. The soft touch in his hands made his blood boil. He averted his gaze, not daring to look at Ava's fiery figure wrapped in her swimsuit. Ava usually looked slender, but her figure was incredibly shapely. In a swimsuit, it was enough to make anyone's blood pump. Just looking at her was hard to control, let alone holding her. Her slender, fair arms circled his neck as she stared at him intently, as if he were the only person in her eyes. Wesley felt sure Ava must have heard his racing heartbeat. And indeed she had. Wesley, you usually don't do squats this slowly, do you? A friend asked suggestively. He was just reluctant to put her down. Do you stare at me doing exercises every day? Wesley shot a glare at Nathan Ning, always sticking his nose in. Hurry up and put her down. The game's not over yet. After Ava was set down, she deliberately helped block Wesley's view. The game continued enthusiastically. Everyone had drunk a bit. Someone suggested playing truth or dare, and Ava raised her hand in agreement with one hand propping up her face. In the first round, the bottle pointed at Wesley. Anton, always one to stir up trouble, fought to ask the question. Is the person you like here? He'd practically asked, do you like Ava, outright? Wesley glanced at Ava and smiled, nodding. Yes. Who is it? Anton pressed. Anton, that's already a second question. Wesley raised an eyebrow. When had he given Anton the impression that he couldn't hold his liquor? Suddenly, the hand resting on his knee felt cool. He looked down to see Ava had grabbed his hand. Her hand was very soft, cool to the touch. Wesley's heart raced. He glanced casually at Ava. Her cheeks were flushed with a rosy glow, looking a bit tipsy. Wesley froze, not moving, letting Ava hold his hand. The sounds around him seemed to disappear as he focused on Ava's every smile and frown. Then he tentatively squeezed back. When their fingers intertwined, Wesley's heart felt full to bursting. Truth or dare? Nathan looked at Ava. Ava propped her face in her hand and slowly turned to look at Wesley beside her. Truth or dare? Her sweet voice was tinged with intoxication. Those eyes, shimmering like water, looked softly at Wesley, as if waiting for him to decide for her. Stella, sitting to her right, gave a mental thumbs up at the scene. Her second brother was completely under Ava's spell. She'd never seen her brother look so dumb before, like a clumsy fool.